Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative.
What one thing can you say about your local quality co-op store? You can trust us. You get what you need for your farm, for your lawn and garden, and the safest products for your pets. We're locally owned and operated, and you can trust that we care about our community and the people in it. So if you're a raised bed gardener, a rose gardener, or if you farm hundreds of acres, the Quality Co-op Store has exactly what you need to get the job done. All this plus friendly, knowledgeable advice. Your Quality Co-op Store. There's one near you.
What sustains us? Food? Family? Faith. Alabama farmers live those things every day. They conserve our resources, clothe our families, and fill our tables. They cultivate jobs for our communities and values for our future. Farmers grow it all right here in Alabama.
Welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. Farmers make up only about 1% of the population, yet they feed the entire world. Today on Simply Southern, we'll visit a small farm in North Alabama where they're not feeding the world, just their family.
If you've ever wanted to enjoy the peace and quiet of camping, but not sacrifice modern amenities, good news, you can. In fact, you can really spoil yourself. Today, we're going glamping.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, we're making one of my most favorite desserts, peach cobbler. Stay tuned.
Did you know that there are more than 4,000 documented shipwrecks in the Gulf of Mexico? Or that the concept of containerization, which is transporting goods in containers that fit on ships and 18-wheeler trucks, was conceived in Mobile?
Well, whether you know it or not, the maritime industry touches all our lives every day. And it's even shaped our language. Phrases like cup of joe and square meal, even hunky-dory are all believed to have originated out on the high seas.
And all of these little tidbits, well, they're just the tip of the iceberg of what you can learn if you visit the massive GulfQuest Museum down in Alabama's Port City, Mobile.
The Gulf of Mexico is the largest Gulf in the world. And to tell that story, we've got a large museum where about 90,000 square feet of interactive exhibits.
That's 5 floors of maritime education lurking around every corner and on every handrail. Here, learning is hands-on with 90 simulators, displays, and other interactive exhibits.
We're a little non-traditional for our museum in that we don't have very many active collections. Instead, what we're curating are those stories and experiences that make the Gulf so dynamic.
The breadth of what you can learn at GulfQuest is as deep as the sea itself. For one, a ghostly mirror tells the tales of French teenage girls who long ago were brought to Mobile on ships for arranged marriages.
It's called the Pelican Girls, and the way that they were brought to our area was a little unorthodox, and I never knew that story, but it is a story that's very important to our area.
With so much to offer, everyone in your family is sure to come away with a different favorite experience.
One reason I really kind of gravitate towards the World War II theater is that it really highlights the importance that Mobile played in this region as a shipbuilding industry and kind of the danger that U-boats posed in the Gulf of Mexico.
We've got an amazing 3-story map here called Comings and Goings. And I try to stress connection for GulfQuest because these water routes connect our world. And as people come in, they see how this massive body of water, the Gulf, is tied into the Atlantic Ocean and this grand system that every human on this planet benefits from.
There's even a state-of-the-art boat simulator that's equivalent to what the military uses for training.
We'll have people from the Navy or Coast Guard come in. Sometimes they're pretty happy with, other times they're like, oh shoot, driver's ed again.
Of course, there's some swashbuckling fun to be had too.
Our junior mariners section, step onto a blue screen and you can be a pirate on a ship that's going down some of the river systems and the delta here in Mobile.
With the museum's location right on the Mobile River, maritime history is built right before your very eyes. making for an even more memorable trip to Alabama's coast.
When you come to Mobile, it actually doesn't strike you as a port city because it's more of like just a quaint little quiet place. So when you do come here, it makes you look at that river in a different way.
One of our greatest assets are these rivers. On that side for GulfQuest, you may be seeing some oil tankers, you may see some barges, you're always going to see an active waterfront. And that dynamic side to it kind of makes this museum a little bit special, because where else can you get this panorama and watch our world get connected?
Any good sea traveler always makes sure to bring home souvenirs, and the museum has a pretty unique gift shop that carries a lot of local maritime-inspired products, including sextants.
Now, since we're talking gift shops, one other fact that we learned at GulfQuest is that the maritime industry is in some way responsible for transporting 95% of the goods we use every day.
Well, now that we're getting back to dry land here, why brave the elements when you can enjoy the outdoors in style? Coming up, we're heading to the Destination Resort, a glamping experience.
The more you learn, the more you save. Customers who complete driver training and defensive driver classes may qualify for a discount on their auto insurance. These discounts may not only help customers save money, but could also keep more drivers safe while out on the road. For more information on qualifying discounts on auto insurance, visit alphainsurance.com. Discounts may vary by state. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
No matter the herd you tend to, or the type of seeds you sow, Farm Bureau Bank understands the lifestyle and financial needs of our neighbors. We're here to help grow traditions, give back to agricultural communities, and offer financial convenience for your unique way of life. Whether it's personal or business, we are committed to serving you and your financial needs. Please give us a call and we'll get started today.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.